The Black Caesar. Hollywood Police
Phelps,
Station.
welcome to Vice. This is your new partner, Roy Earl. Take a
Oh.
seat. A special request was made to transfer you to Ad Vice. We need a man with your kind of
Could
starch
I
on this
ask for a
desk,
different
son.
partner, please?
We have 2 dead Negroes found in an apartment this morning on Yucca Street. Number 6358, apartment 5.
We got better things to be doing than wasting our time on 2 dead junkies.
Did I ask your opinion, detective? 2 men dead on U.S. Army issue morphine. That makes it an advice case.
Ooh.
Beat it!
Yes, sir.
Oh.
You and the lieutenant have some history?
You could say that. We used to be partners.
Oh.
So, you're working with the big boys now, Cole?
I guess so, Roy. I thought homicide was the primo assignment.
That may be the case. I asked for you personally, Phelps.
Oh,
Had
great.
to pull a few strings to get you over to Advice. How does it feel?
The lieutenant seems to think I'm doing okay.
Okay. Don't get humble on me, Phelps. You're doing great. You're the department pinup boy. War hero and crime fighter. What a combination.
I can assure you I'm no war hero, detective.
Let's rouse some hopheads.
One nice thing about egotists, they don't talk about other people.
Nice car, Roy. Is it department issue?
No, this is my sled.
Oh, your
You
sled?
can't be...
Okay, sorry. No.
There goes a week's wages.
Sorry, what was that you were saying?
No, this is my sled. You can't be seen slumming it in a Nash if you're in Vice, Cole. Meanwhile, we got needle freaks kissing it goodbye all over Central Avenue.
Any of the vicinity
Oh,
needs
Christ.
assistance 1825 North Highland Avenue, 1825 North Highland Avenue, unit to handle code 2 identify. Any of the vicinity officer needs assistance 1825 North Highland Avenue, 1825 North Highland Avenue, unit to handle code 2 identify.
This is car 11K. Go ahead with the further.
Roger 11K, officer needs assistance on
Oh
the
my
grounds
God.
of the estate at 1825 North Highland Avenue. Multiple suspects to be taken in custody. Be advised suspects are armed and dangerous. 11K, code 2.
Roger. 11K en route.
The blue line. Oh.
Detective Phelps, I got the call for assistance. Who are the suspects?
Bank robbers. Same gang that took the Citizens National Trust and Savings last month.
Mm. Oh, okay, is that it? Hey Roy, don't die, will you? Excuse me. What I want. Gotta do it tiny, gun.
Really hurts.
Move, I gotcha. Find some...
Oh,
That's
Jesus
it.
Christ.
That's all of them.
Phillips, they were dead. You unloaded a whole clip. Okay. First crime down. Only however many to go. You know, this part of Hollywood I quite like. You got the trees, it looks nice. A nice bit of a difference. Anyway, Junkie's apartment, 4:07 a.m.
They really picked a prize shithole for our first date.
This is awful. Just awful.
Hey,
It's
yo.
up the stairs, detectives. Around the corner, last door on the left.
I got work to do though.
Show's over. Keep moving, all of you.
Come on.
Clear this area immediately.
Maybe they have apartments here, and that's why.
Can you go door to door? See how many of the neighbors are home.
First thing we did once the apartment was secure. Word is the Vicks kept to themselves. Only
Oh.
time anyone ever saw them was when they went to the joint across the road for some soul food.
Ooh, soul food. Maybe I can go across the street there.
I'm all done. Your show now.
Okay.
Carruthers,
Phelps?
I've been reassigned to Advice.
What have we got? 2 stiffs. Overdosed. Been dead a couple of days.
Government issue morphine. We use the same syrettes in Okinawa.
Okinawa.
Negro junkies can't take supply this pure.
You know these guys?
I know of them. The younger one's a 2-bit horn player by the name of Cornell Tyree. The other one works in distribution. Started using a little too much of his own product, and Jack D took exception. He wasn't born that ugly. His name's
Jack D?
Lamont. Tyrone Lamont.
Tyrone Lamont. Okay.
So who's supplying the drugs?
That's easy. Whoever knocked off the wharves in San Pedro. Jack Dragna, Mickey Cohen. Dope's been all upside down ever since Jimmy
Jackie D
Utley
would be
started the
Jack
long walk
Cohen.
at Quentin.
Talk about it like it's a system.
It was a system. But those days are long gone.
We are supposed to uphold the law.
Yeah, and we do. But we can't change people. The truth is, everyone wants a license to get a little dirty now and then. Our job is to keep it manageable.
That's how you see it?
See it any other way, and you better forget about being a vice cop.
Can we get on with this? Today, preferably?
Can we? I might just, do 4 stars to ruin his freaking car.
These clowns lived on popcorn?
Took his jolt and drifted off. And I suppose his friend wasn't in any condition to notice that he had stopped breathing.
Jesus, 2 syrettes? It's pretty extreme, isn't it?
I see.
Tyrone
22.
Lamont, not even 23
Jeez.
years old. A small chance in life is probably better than no chance.
I love how it
I've seen
glitched
it
out a
all.
little bit there. Ah, the Black
Black
Caesar.
Caesar. From the joint across the street. Looks like something was taped to the bottom of the cup.
Another day, another dollar.
One cigarette is enough to knock you out for combat trauma. 2 of them will stop your heart.
Oh. You'd think that they would warn about that or something. Best to keep your clientele who's buying your drugs alive so they can buy more of them. I mean, I'm not a drug dealer or anything, but if I were,
Catch all the good ones, Phelps.
I would do it. He's freaking 21?
They say only the good die young. I hope it was true in your case. is JJ? And why do these two care about his taste in music?
275 Foom. This guy does not look 21.
Another day, another dollar.
I don't know. Looks pretty old to me. No offense.
Looks like it was always going to end this way.
More on this side. I think I see them right there on the freaking elbow crease or whatever you call it.
Find
Frickin'
anything
hell.
interesting?
A lot of popcorn.
Some kind of fruit, a bell, and win.
And that looks
Strange
like
doodle.
slot machine icons. You know, cherries and bells. That's pretty common.
Never the same, are they?
All in my head.
I wonder what's the correlation between love of the needle and love of the music.
I mean, you know, you gotta be up and down, up and down. That's why they take barbiturates and whatnot. To help them sleep and help them wake up. And that's a horrible way to live.
Another special order from the Caesar.
Just when I think I've seen it all.
And they just have an open can of, what is that, corn, beans? I don't know. Have it spilled all over the floor. More popcorn. Nothing still. Okay. Yes. Yeah, nice violin, you know, that's a pretty good bit of money. Oh, more popcorn. With syrettes.
Street life have no idea how dangerous this stuff is.
What the hell is that, like, little hook at the end of that? Is that... You take that off or something?
Another special order from the Caesar.
You can't really get a good jab in with a syringe if it has a hook at the end or something. That's my point. I'll have to look that up later to find out why.
No cooking or preparation. Must have been the easiest fix these two ever had.
Look at that. See, this one doesn't have it, so I guess you can just remove it or something.
Bit heavy for an empty cup.
Heavy, you say? What's on the bottom? Oh!
They've been getting their fix right over the counter in broad daylight.
Friggin' tartrite. Morphine tartrite.
The Emperor across the street appears to shift a lot of popcorn.
Jeez.
Let's shake him down.
What the? Who's rooting through the trash? Excuse me, Earl.
Right. Let's wrap this up before I actually have to work overtime instead of just claiming for it.
Oh.
You're a true inspiration to us all, Roy.
The Black Caesar Food Hut. 7:38 a.m.
Help you? Detectives Phelps and Earl, LAPD. We're inquiring into the deaths
Hand
of...
over the popcorn, numbskull, before we
Oh.
kick the door in. Get that son of a bitch. Stay on it.
Excuse me. Hey, why did you stop? That's rude, man. I would threaten freaking execution, but that feels a little too real for this time and technically the current time. And I've also run out of execution ideas, so you know. Yeah. Almost had him there. He's not slowing down, so I would imagine the game's gonna force a fight.
Eddie, help me out, man. They're trying to kill me. You gotta help me out. What the hell going on here? Morgan!
That's not true, but I don't blame them.
You picked the wrong cop, you fucking animals.
Okay, well, you didn't have to say that, really.
Quit dancing around.
Come on, come on.
Take it
It's
easy.
gonna end well for you, friend.
What's your name?
Morgan.
Half
Morgan
an answer
what?
is no answer to me, asshole.
Fleetwood Morgan.
Keep an eye on him, Roy, while I take a look around.
Keep very still, Fleetwood. Don't give me an excuse to shoot you.
And you know what? I feel like that's a real threat. That's not something Batman would do. Like, he would always, like, you know, threaten to kill someone, maybe, or whatnot, but he wouldn't go through with it. Roy would, though. Oh. Oddities.
These number slips might affect your tone, Fleetwood.
Hmm.
Should be stamped on the reverse by the issuer.
Oh. Jermaine Jones.
Maybe Morgan can give us something on this Jones character.
Wouldn't that be JJ then? And then we have a nice silver
Circumstantial.
Trumpet. I forget the exact name of them. You know, we could at least turn off the frickin' thing. These are gonna burn. Can't have that. Oh.
Morphine. Might not be filling, but I'm sure it's satisfying.
1 syringe, half grain per 1.5 cc. Sterile needle, thankfully. And then it also has poison. That's something I want to inject into myself, straight poison.
About time we heard what Fleetwood here has to say, Cole.
Okay.
What now?
No.
Get the kid's story. He's a small...
We're inquiring about the deaths of 2 men in an apartment across the street, Fleetwood. We want answers.
Of course. I'll do my best, mister.
I'm sure you will.
You sold the drugs to Cornell Tyree and Tyrone Lamont.
Oh, I sell fried steaks and black-eyed peas.
Yeah, well, that's a lie.
You're lying, Fleetwood. We know that you supplied them.
I don't know nothing about no drugs. All I do is my 10 hair flipping burgers. Can you prove any different?
Why are there cigarettes on the butt?
Flipping burgers and strapping jolts of morphine to the bottom of popcorn cups, Fleetwood. Now, I want the truth. Who supplies the drugs?
Cat by the name of Armstrong Edwards.
Armstrong
He brings the stuff
Edwards.
around about once a day.
I know Armstrong. He's a two-bounce, strictly small time. Who's he working for, Fleetwood?
Jermaine Jones.
Oh, Jermaine Jones. Underline that guy.
We have you for the hop and resisting arrest. Tell us about the numbers if you want our help.
Look, the numbers are the white man's tax on poor folk. All right, now what else you want to know?
I don't believe you, man. Let me just accuse you for fun.
Cut the jive, Fleetwood.
Ooh.
You're running your own numbers racket from this food stand.
You got the tickets, but you got nothing else. Now, how you going to prove that I run a lottery?
Freaking, come on, Cole. Don't start talking jive with. That feels a little like, you know.
Sorry. My mistake.
Demeaning?
We have an address on the slips. We're gonna go down there now and rat you out, Fleetwood. Tell whoever it is that you rolled over and gave them up.
No. Look, I've been cooperative, okay? Now, you got to help me some.
Fleetwood, I'm going to speak personally to the judge on your behalf.
A name, Fleetwood.
Look, he's a real slick dude. Wears a hat and swings a cane. Goes by the name of Merlin, all right? I ain't got a last name.
Merlin.
See you at the station, Fleetwood.
But you're going to help me, right?
Of course, kid. You helped us out. We always like to repay a favor.
Don't look at
Did
me,
you see that
Roy.
Fleetwood gets a nice cell, Wallace? One with a window and a nice fresh pillow.
I call on the operator.
Operator, give me dispatch.
What's my badge number? Come on. What is? Think. I've been through this.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
Oh, 1247. That's right. 12. Oh, might forget.
How can I help, Detective?
I'll get it
I
next
need
time.
an address on a Jermaine
For
Jones
sure.
musical booking agency.
Just a moment, Detective. Jermaine Jones. The office is listed as 5528 Santa Monica Boulevard.
Thanks.
Okay.
Isn't that the couple who solved the big case?
Do I go down the list or? I don't know. Right now we have more on Jones, more evidence against him. So I feel like we should go there.
I heard you were in the Blue Room the other night. Shouldn't you have been at home? Tucked in bed with the wife and kids?
Where I go is your business?
It couldn't have had anything to do with a certain delightful but damaged German girl, could it?
I don't know what you're talking about, Roy.
All units in the vicinity.
Oh,
and any
crime.
central units,
How is
citizen
Hopgood
reports of
doing,
415 and 7th and Central.
Who?
Unit to handle code 2. Identified.
Marlon Hopgood, your informer. He was my corroborating witness in the Bishop case.
Oh, right. Marlon. You're not still sore about that, are you?
Yeah, I'm a little
Made the
bit.
case without him.
He was an accessory to the abuse of the girl, Roy.
As long as Hollywood exists, it's going to be chewing up starry-eyed little girls. Marlon
That's
was
also
small
true.
time. You caught the big fish. And look how much good it did your career.
Yeah, but it would be nice to get him off the streets too.
All units in the vicinity.
Oh
and
my
any central
God.
unit. Citizen reports of 415 and 7th and Central. Unit to handle code 2, identify.
This is 11K. We'll handle the 415.
11K, Roger. Your 415 is at the corner of 7th and Central.
Frickin' hell. Let me just see. I'm all the way down here. And we were all the way up here. Up at that. What is it? But right here, we literally drove across the entire frickin' map.
Oh, God. I bet it's a domestic. The police shouldn't have to get involved in this crap. You were dumb enough to marry the guy, sweetheart. Don't come crying to me now.
Oh my god, that's gonna be a lot to cut out. Fatal plunge. Hey, isn't that the bartender from A Marriage Made in Heaven?
Some disturbance. I need to get up there.
Oh, and it's her from Marriage Made in Heaven too.
Go on, get after him.
God, it's been so long since we did that case. I would like to go up that ladder. Thank you.
Dudley!
Dudley.
You killed him!
You saw what happened? That creep attacked me. I can't watch you go around with drunk losers like that anymore, honey. What were you doing up here with him anyway? You deserve better.
He invited me up to. Dudley, I had no idea you felt this way.
Well, now he's going away for a long time.
You! Get back here!
Dudley Lynch. Correct?
After him, goddammit!
Oh, well, he's right there.
Dudley
That was
Lynch.
a noble
It's
citizen.
been a while.
It's been a hell of a while.
It's no good. We need to get closer. Hit him. Clear this asshole off the road. I'll try for the tires. Keep your foot down.
Oh my god, I almost,
Get in close and steer him off the tar.
I almost died there. Oh, come on. Those frickin' planks screwed me.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
I screwed myself there, I'll be honest. Excuse me. Should have the siren on. Another kind citizen tried to help. Don't run in my way. Jesus Christ.
I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps.
Oh, come on. Now, these are some tight turns, man.
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires. I've had less scrapes in the bumper car.
Uh-oh.
Get in close and steer him off the tar.
God damn it. And we'll go this way. Excuse me. Oh. Finally, after all this time. This is not good.
Dudley Lynch.
I didn't mean for him to fall. I swear to Christ I didn't. I just wanted to keep him away from Shannon. He was taking advantage of her.
It's out of my hands.
Is that the same guy?
Claim
Doesn't sound like
self-defense
the
and
same
see if
guy.
Miss Perry will testify on your behalf.
I do. I think I said it before, but I do like the street crimes that have these characters. Even though I guess it might be a bit fisted. He's like, what are the odds that so many characters that we
You can
freaking
drive.
met then do crime or involved in crime in some way? I'm not driving all the way back. That's gonna be too goddamn long. Jones's booking agency, 9:28 a.m. It should also say the next day it took so long to get here.
Look at this
Probably,
place.
maybe.
I'm guessing not much talent comes out of this talent agency.
Oh, look at that nice registry here. 238.
Here we are. Jermaine Jones, 238.
Sawyer. Claire Sawyer, future lawyer. Golden door handle.
Hey, who let you in?
Jermaine Jones.
Don't bother getting up. Your flunky Fleetwood Morgan just snitched you out.
I wasn't planning to. Now you think you could tell me who the hell you are?
LAPD. We'd like to take a look around.
The hell you will, motherfucker. You carrying a warrant?
No, do we need one? Search the place, Cole.
What do you think you're gonna find, policeman?
Well, this is very obvious.
Scott Phantom. Fine radio. Shortwave, AM and FM. My father has a Scott.
You ain't allowed to do this. I got rights.
Anyway, sorry. I heard that there was something on the shortwaves, but then it was at 72, 75. On right? Oh, right there. I was at 70, thought I was at 75. I'm stupid, sorry.
No wonder this thing is sounding a little muffled, Jermaine.
Brennan? Wilt?
Oh, not
Get over
Vernon
here.
and Wilt.
Take these assholes apart.
You heard the boss.
Okay, come on.
Is this the best you got? These mugs are dope to the eyeballs.
Clean them up quick, boys. I ain't got time for this. Come on, beat these sons of bitches down.
Oh my god. Freaking hell. Calm down.
Sit tight, asshole. Pretend you're at the parlor getting your nails done. Cole, you better search through that stuff in the radio before you brace our friend here.
Look at this.
How many starving musicians pay with perfect, clean 50s?
Fresh off the presses. Look at that. We could take those, you know.
This must be how those two bums standing guard take their wages.
He did say that they were doped out of their eyes.
Your friend Fleetwood was also a betting man, Jermaine. Too much for felony possession. I'm thinking intent to supply.
We can keep those too.
I hope
JJ?
none of this stuff is purloined, Mr. Jones.
I have a receipt for that thing. Somewhere.
Oh, wait a minute. I missed this. Same sticker as that?
Ramez Removals. They must have taken special care delivering this for you.
That might be everything. I cannot hear music right now. But I mean, I investigated
Lamont
everything.
and Tyree are dead. At a stretch, the DA could have you on felony murder for supplying stolen government...
Tyrone and Cornell are dead?
They're on a slab downtown with the ME examining their last meal. Popcorn washed down with morphine.
You offering me a deal?
I have a pet judge who hates blacks.
Oh, of course
He'll give
you
you
would.
50 years for your two buddies. Another 30 for stealing from Uncle Sam. You'll be out by the time you're 110. Imagine the changes you'll see.
If you last that
I
long.
get the message. How much is this gonna cost me?
Information.
Who supplies the morphine?
I don't know nothing about that.
You know, I feel like you're lying.
I think you and your cronies are responsible for the theft from the wharves. If you want to save your skin, stop lying to us, Jones.
So, I look like some kind of criminal genius to you. That what you saying, motherfucker? Prove that I was in San Pedro and that I stole that shit.
I don't think I have anything that proves that. No.
You don't ask, you never find out.
So...
So we make you for all of it. You're the fall guy from Mickey Cohen.
Mickey Cohen,
In
hey,
case
that...
you haven't noticed, I'm a
Okay.
colored man. You see any Jew boys running around here? I collect my cut. Lenny the Fink controls the action.
Lenny the
Lenny
Fink.
who? Lenny Finkelstein. Mickey's dipshit
Oh, yeah, that's right,
brother-in-law.
Lenny.
Lenny promised that wouldn't happen, Mr. Cohen. And Lenny works for you.
What can I say about Lenny? Let me think. Oh yeah, he's a putz. And he's lazy, and he's greedy, but he's my wife's brother. How can you make a cake with those ingredients, huh? Please.
What is the link between the morphine and the numbers slips?
There is no link. You're wasting your time here.
Oh, well, I think you're lying.
You're lying to me, Jones. Tell me about Merlin.
Who? I don't know anyone named Merlin.
Well, what about morphine for distribution? Nope, never mind. Distributor identified. Found with the number slips. Alright, right? Because he said the distributor was frickin' Merlin. I mean, it was Merlin and then Jones as the distributor. He said something about Merlin with this one, so...
Fleetwood Morgan will testify that you and Merlin are expanding out of illegal gambling and into drugs.
Okay. So I buy from a cat goes by the name of Merlin Oddie.
Oddie?
Merlin runs the lottery for the Jew boy. The Fink has a new line in drugs. You squeal me out, I deny ever telling you.
Tell us about Oddie.
Oddie's a gambler. Fronts points on football games, fights, the horses, numbers. Chicken crossing the road. Motherfucker will take the odds on anything.
Okay.
What's the score with Ramez Removals?
I brought a radio from there. That's all.
I don't believe you. And I know from the evidence right here, there's nothing that really talks about Rames's removal. So it would just be doubt. But let's just accuse him for fun.
I think Ramos is part of the distribution chain, Jermaine.
And what have you got that could prove I use Ramez that way?
Well, nothing.
You're off the hook. For now. So when we visit Ramez Removals and tell them that we want a special bookcase or wardrobe to hide our dope in, you're going to be copacetic?
And when we tell them their good friend Jermaine sent us and said they could do a nice deal for the LAPD.
I could use an act like you two. Those fucks Abbott and Costello are on the slide.
I was just about to say.
Hollywood could use another couple
We could be Abbott Costello.
red humps like you.
Very good, Jermaine. You have character.
Maybe we get you in.
Ramez
We'll
is
be
a
the
good
three
friend of
freaking
Lenny the
stooges.
Fake.
Huh?
You getting the picture?
Take them all in.
We have a deal, right?
We're after the morphine. I'll speak to the DA on your behalf. You have my word.
All right. Well, you know what?
Like a decent guy.
I feel like the numbers operation should be our next point to go to. So now we have stuff on Adi, and you know, there's a lot of loose ends that get tied up in that place. You can get in the car, Roy. I don't need you standing by me.
Phelps, badge 1247.
Don't throw it.
I need an address for Ramez Removals. That's Ramez, R-A-M-E-Z.
Just checking. Ramez Removals, corner Sunset and Wilton. Owned by
Sunset.
Jose Victor Ramez.
Okay.
Thank you.
Jose Victor Ramez. Okay. Let's take a trip to see Merlin. Maybe I can pull a sword out of the stone and be special.
So Mickey Cohen or Jack Dragna stole the Army's surplus morphine, and they are selling it on the streets?
Looks that way.
But the mob wants return customers, not corpses. Why haven't they cut the morphine?
Good question, Detective.
This robbery happened months ago, right?
The beginning of the year.
So why are the proceeds suddenly turning up now?
Another good question. But where does it get us? It's like asking questions in the middle of the movie. If you just sit tight and keep your yap shut, you'll find out what happens.
Okay, that's the one thing
We need to follow the evidence.
I can agree with you, Roy.
Any available unit of 44 suspects to be taken into custody at Sunset and Ibar. Unit to
Crying.
identify